Hello viewers and welcome to our Sherlock Series 4 Episode 1, The Six Thatchers Spoiler Review.
There are spoilers in here, so if you do not wish to have it spoiled for you, please go and check out our other videos and come back and watch this
after you've seen The Six Thatchers. Let's just jump right to the part that everyone is talking about. That ending though, right?
When that thing happened.
Let's
just go ahead and say it.
Mary
died.
Is dead.
Dead?
Mary is dead.
I'm sure somebody is out there saying, Mary's not dead. They pulled the trick.
I know, yeah. One of the people who believes that Moriarty actually is alive.
I do not believe it. I will not believe it.
I mean, he shot himself in the mouth.
I mean, Sherlock jumped off a building, but...
Well, yeah, but there are multiple ways that Sherlock could have faked that. But literally shooting the back of your head off...
Although they proved that that could be faked in
Well,
the
yeah, but
Christmas
you need
special.
an accomplice and the curtains, you know, it was very staged, very theatrical. The episode title, The Six Thatchers, refers to the six busts of Maggie Thatcher that are slowly hunted down and smashed.
But imagine, poor Martin Freeman having to act like his real wife had just died, since he was married to the actress who played Mary Watson. How sad is that?
That was probably one of the most heartbreaking moments in the show, including John talking to Sherlock's headstone. One of the things that I found interesting about the episode was the fact that they kept planting these things, making it seem like we were going to get to the meat of the season. You know, they were going to show us what was going on with Moriarty being back, what all that was all about, you know? Mm-hmm. But then they kept turning it around and being like, oh, no, wait, it's part of Mary's backstory. And
yeah, everything that possibly was Moriarty turned out to be Mary's backstory.
Yeah, exactly. We thought that
who do you work for?
Something inside the bust was going to have to do with Moriarty, but it ended up being the AGRA memory stick, which turned out not to be Mary's initials. That's something that I find confusing, because Mary literally handed it to John and said, those are my initials, read the memory stick. Why immediately give him a lie when handing over the memory stick, when he's going to discover what they actually mean on the memory stick? My guess is just that the writers hadn't entirely decided what was going on in Mary's backstory. We still have the unsolved mysteries of the third Holmes brother.
We do.
What on earth is going on with Moriarty being back, and the new villain, Culverton Smith? Some people are speculating that Culverton Smith is going to end up being the third Holmes brother.
He doesn't look much like either of the other two, but...
He doesn't, and he also, you know, doesn't have their last name.
That's true.
And Culverton Smith was a character in a Sherlock Holmes story, so it's not like...
It's not very likely. Although, did they originally have a third brother in the story?
No, well, there was a story where they had a sister.
So he's their sister, we cracked it.
Yeah, so not sure what his deal is going to be. And it's odd to me that we haven't seen him yet, because in the first season there was a mention of Moriarty in the first episode. And in the second season, Moriarty was at the very beginning of that season, you know, and then season 3 comes around and the new big bad, Charles Magnuson, is in that first episode at the very end, but they didn't give us a single shot of Culverton Smith. So it makes me wonder if his role is actually a lot smaller than they played it up to be.
Yeah.
There was one scene that we noticed had an interrogation scene between Lady Smallword and Mycroft, where Sherlock was watching them from behind one-way glass, and the room looked a lot like that room in the trailers in which Sherlock says, I love you. So I'm guessing, and this is a pretty good guess, that he's looking up through that mirror. Of course, he wouldn't be able to see the person on the other side.
He's talking to Moriarty, obviously.
I didn't expect someone to die in the very first episode. The Toby reference.
Yes, I was going to say that.
That was so fun.
In the original Sherlock Holmes story, there's a dog named Toby
that Sherlock hires to track down the murderer. Hopefully we'll get to see some Culverton Smith in the next episode, and I'm really, really looking forward to seeing how the rest of this season plays out. Remember to thumbs this video up if you liked it. Comment below with your own theories and expectations for the coming season. Subscribe, and don't forget to tell your enemies we're awesome.